Bandit is here. Bandit is here. This is me. I'm here. Had a long day. Went to go see a friend of mine's at work. Uh, Pretty nice day. Um, if you are in the Atlanta area, uh, go check out Club Diamond. Got a good friend that works there. Jimmy Brown, peace to you, man. Had a good time today. And shout out to Club Diamond, and hopefully y'all go by there and check Jimmy out. I want to get into a topic today. Hmm. Is government good for you? The bandit is asking, do you believe government is good for you? Big government. Do you believe in social programs? Do you believe in handouts? Do you believe in waiting on the government to make a way for you? Do you think it's best? That's what we'll get into today. Some people believe that to be so. They want that, what you call, safety net. Now, I believe anything that you put in, you should be able to get out. So I'm not talking about unemployment. If you've been on your job for a long time, I mean, you put that money in, they should pay you that money, especially during a pandemic, okay? Or if the place closed down that you're working for, or something happens where you can't work, unemployment, you paid in, you should get something out of it. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about government being in your business every 5 minutes. Do you people know that the more you let government handle your affairs, the more government that you bring into your life, the more your freedoms and liberties are taken from you, your sovereignty, they take all that away. The more you ask the government to do, the more they're going to regulate. It's fact. You have businesses out here right now, strong businesses. They want less regulation. They want less regulation. They want to be able to pay their employees. They want to be able to be allowed to make as much money as they can. They want to pay their taxes and just do right. But you have these government entities out there that if they feel that they don't want you to be a business, they don't want you to be established, they feel that they can just take your business from you. Now, is that the American way? Is that the American way? Because they feel that you shouldn't be a business. In America, do you know how much it costs to start a business? Do you? It's a lot of money. A lot of money. You have to grease a lot of hands and wet a lot of beaks to just start a business. You have to put money in different hands. You got to get the okay, permits, insurance. You got to get just all these things just to start a business. All because Americans, for the most part, well, the liberals, the Democrats, they believe that government should be all in your business, whether it's the local government or the federal government. Look, you have to understand, they don't create anything. They don't. I don't even know why it's a thing. where they're questioning the president about jobs. I never got that. I never understood how they sit there and say it's the president's job to create jobs. Nobody answers that question. Government don't create jobs. The private sector do. All those government jobs, those pencil pushers, they pushing pencils and paper. They're not generating anything for as offering a product. The private sector have a product, okay? And they sell that product based on the demand for it. The government don't do that. They take your tax dollars and they do what they want to do with it. That's what they do. And a lot of these young people today in the workforce, they clearly don't understand that. I don't understand. Riddle me this. How is it the president's job to make sure jobs exist? Now, if you want to look at it for as regulation or deregulation, okay. If you make a bad decision for as regulations and deregulations, that can affect jobs. Other than that, the government don't have a product to sell. They don't. And Americans need to start standing up for their rights. You have rights in this country. The government works for you. We don't work for the government. But the thing is, you have so many lobbyists out here. The big companies, they can grease palms and wet beaks. And the common man, he's not important. He's not important. We walk around here like cattle. We don't even understand what's really going on in this country. It's all about social justice, socialism, Marxism. We're going down a slippery slope. And once we hit bottom, there will be no recovery. Look at slogans like the new norm. Now they have the new norm. It's ridiculous. When are we going to stand up for something? When? When we're going to get out these feelings and emotions that we have and start understanding our future. If you care anything about your children, you will tell them what's right. You will tell them what's harmful to them. Listen to your bandit. Listen to your bandit. You will tell your fellow man, if you fall in a hole and he's walking behind you, you're not supposed to let your fellow man fall in the hole you just fell in. You just fell in. You broke your leg. You're supposed to be screaming up. Stop. There's a hole down here. To help the one behind you. And if you're not willing to do that, it's going to be a bunch of dumbasses in a hole with broken legs. And they won't have the strength to move forward. I'm sick and tired of people bringing up 100,000 years ago what happened when I wasn't even thought about. My dad and my mom wasn't even thought about. Their parents wasn't even probably thought about. And the only thing you do is holler about the past. We should look to the past to learn what not to do. We shouldn't be complaining about the past, people. The past, you can't change it. It's done and gone, but you damn well can learn from it. You can learn from it. You can look back in the pages of the past and you can say, hey, here's what not to do. You can do that. Are you willing to do that? Are you really ready to make this country great? Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's a great slogan that Trump has, that he has. Make America great again. It's a wonderful slogan, but it would never come true unless the people are on board to make this country great. And it takes the country to be on the same level of greatness, the potential of greatness. It can happen. But you got a lot of lazy ass people out there that don't want to do the work. They're not willing. They're not willing. You know, many years ago they said it was a great thing to go to college. Now that's become a sham. Now we realizing that college was a sham. It's a sham. College has been taking money from parents for generations. Generations after generations of people have been in debt their entire life because of college education, which don't guarantee you a job. You need a trade. You need a skill. Something that you can use these. You can be a benefit. You knowing what's in a bunch of books don't do anything. I'm not saying that having an education is wrong. What I'm saying is you have been brainwashed into thinking that that's the way you can succeed. That's the way to go. A 4-year college education. And when you get out of school, you owe $100,000 or more. And now you're out there working at Burger King because guess what? You can't find a job in your field. You think the government is not wrapped up into that? Yes. It's all designed to get your money, your dollars. It's a big ass monopoly board. And if you ain't the one wearing the black top hat, you're the prey. They holler about this doggone coronavirus. The government controlling that. They tell you what to do. It's just another excuse to have you running around scared. And you're waiting on whatever governor is the governor in your state. You're waiting on them to tell you what you can and cannot do. Nobody is making decisions for themselves. Isn't that ironic? But you still got a bunch of people killing each other out here. Looting, burning down stuff and tearing up things. It's crazy. You get out here and you march, but if Donald Trump throw a rally, you say he's insensitive because of the coronavirus. But you dumbasses want to be in the street protesting and saying that it's your right to protest, peaceful protest, which is a lie. Y'all haven't been doing peaceful protests, but okay. But you ain't hollering about the coronavirus. You know what? You liberals never holler about the coronavirus when you want to do what you want to do. It's a mess. You people better get it together. You only have but a short while to be alive. I don't give a damn if you got 40 more years to live. Those 40 years will go by. It's not forever. It's not. Time will keep ticking. And I'm going to tell you like this. As time keep ticking, how long are you going to be a slave? When are you going to use your common sense to pick wisely? To hold your politicians' feet to the fire? How long? How long is it going to take you? Huh? How long is it going to take you? Men, I'm talking to you right now because I'm not concentrating on women and children. Because to tell you the truth, women and children are just a step from each other. What I mean by that, they have the same kind of thinking. They both throw tantrums when they don't get what they want. There's supposed to be a man there to set the balance, to let them know, hey, stop that. Straighten up. That's the role men play. That's the role you play. That's the role you play, man. Men's supposed to take the lead. We don't supposed to be around here worried about things. We're supposed to make things happen. We're not supposed to be looking to no government. We have the will and the know-how. If you're a man and you believe that government can provide for you better than you can, then you're not a man. The government serves its purpose. True. It does. It serves its purpose. You need a government. You need laws. You need policies put in place. But I'm talking about your everyday living. You're worried about government providing for you. I don't never ever and understand and I'll tell you, listen to my words. I don't ever want to depend on the government. The only thing I want from the government is to leave me alone and let me do what I need to do for my life and my family. Get out of my way, government. If I'm not breaking the laws, stay out of my way. Stay out of my way. Make it easier for the businessman to be able to employ their employees and make revenue. This is capitalism, ladies and gentlemen, and it works. Socialism don't work. Communism don't work. Marxism don't work. These things don't work. Community works. Family works. And if you look along those lines, you will have less government. We can take care of ourselves, our own community. We don't need government coming in telling us what we need to do. If we ain't breaking no laws, leave us alone. Let us run our businesses. Let us employ our employees. And government, you just sit back and collect your taxes and leave us alone. You're inconsistent. You're going on vacation before you even make a decision on a stimulus package. That lets me know right there you don't care about the people. You go on vacation 17 days. You got people out here losing everything, running out of savings. Businesses that would never open again because guess what? Everybody is scared because you use the media to scare everybody and frighten everybody. From the idiot in New York City all the way to the idiot in California. Scare tactics. And you have good Americans out here losing their shirt. Let me tell you something, Mr. Government. If you don't get out the way, I'm letting you know this is a warning. There's going to be a civil war in this country. If y'all don't stop using fear tactics and taking rights from people, it's going to be a war in the streets. All this social justice warrior stuff is going to be bad. It's not going to work. Bring back the family. Women, tighten up and start respecting the man. Take care of the house and your children. And respect the man. And that way, we won't have to be worrying on government and giving up our freedoms and our liberties to them. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. You're nothing without community. And you're nothing without family. But the number one thing, and Bandit will be out after I say this, you're nothing without a man. Bandit out.